the public global. Now, Nishikant Dubey, the new icon of BJP, the one of the most admired leader of Bharatiya Janata Party, is now openly, without any shame or anything, is abusing, is using hard words, is using strong words for the Chief Justice of India. He is accusing that the present Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna, is responsible for a lot of things which is happening in the country, and I don't know, how his party is allowing him to do this. Things are absolutely clear. This outburst, and mind it, this Nishikant Dubey is not a first-time MP. He's not a very someone very new who understands politics. This is his third or fourth term as an MP. Though his track record as an MP is not very good, he is famous for what he is doing. He is encouraged by BJP for abusing and for accusing and for leveling charges which cannot be substantiated, or telling lies, blatant lies. Now, the latest of this Nishikant Dubey is that he has started accusing Chief Justice of India, Justice Khanna, and also he is now in the same breath, he is also putting a lot of blame on the past Chief Election Commissioner, Mr. Qureshi. Now, as far as the Chief Justice of India is concerned, Nishikant Dubey is of the opinion that he has no right to take any decision on a bill or an ordinance which is passed by the Parliament. The Supreme Court of India cannot take any view, or it is against the Constitution as far as Nishikant Dubey is concerned, that if the Supreme Court of India talks something or has some opinion on the legislation which is passed by the Parliament. The actual position as far as the Constitution of India is concerned, we are governed by this Constitution of India. We have a parliamentary democracy where the role of three pillars of democracy, it is called, the executive, the legislature and the judiciary, are well defined. Now, as far as the Supreme Court is concerned, it is the highest court of India. There is a original courts or district courts, what we call. Then there is a High Court, and then there is one Supreme Court of India, which is only one in the country. The role of lower courts, the role of district courts, the role of high courts are different. High Court also doesn't have a role of starting or doing any prima facie investigation, or helping in the or if a trial is going on, it has to be lower court. Now, the function is such that after the lower court or the district court, if someone is not satisfied with the verdict, they approach High Court, which is called an appellate court. They can appeal in the High Court. Now, if someone is not satisfied with the verdict of High Court, then they go and approach Supreme Court. Generally, this is the way the things move. But in certain cases, if someone is not getting justice, the Constitution of this country and the law of this country gives an individual or an institution of freedom to approach the Supreme Court directly, which gives direction to the erring state or court or institution or individual that you please take cognizance of this and should proceed so that the man concerned or the person concerned must get justice. Another very important and more important role of Supreme Court of India is that it is mandatory and obligatory on the part of Supreme Court, as per the Constitution of India, that the two other pillars of democracy, the executive and the legislature, are doing their work properly or not. it is not their discretion. It is their duty to see to it that the functioning of executive and legislature is as per the constitution of this country. And if any of these institutions are not working as per the constitution of the country, then they have been given a lot of powers, and the biggest power is Article 142, where Supreme Court takes its own view, and if Supreme Court feels that some drastic measure or some drastic decision is to be taken, they have the authority to take that. Not only authority, they are supposed to take that. Because if some two pillars of democracy are not working as per constitution, then again and again I am repeating this same statement, that it is the duty of Supreme Court. They cannot shy away from that, to see to it that the functioning of legislature and the functioning of executive is as per the constitution of the country. Now, in the recent thing, there are two things which has happened. One, the Supreme Court and especially the bench led by Chief Justice of India had a very serious view on Waqf. The Waqf bill, which was passed by the Parliament after getting it examined by a JPC, where about 28 or 32 or 36 suggestions of the opposition party, not even one was taken up, what was incorporated in the new Waqf bill, and the government bulldozed its way by sheer number. Now, what is happening today? Nishikant Dubey is trying to give an impression that this is something which is anti-national. The second point which Mr. Nishikant Dubey is trying to fool people is by, and Nishikant Dubey is not alone. He has got company, and the company of the Vice President of this country, Mr. Dhankar. Mr. Dhankar and Mr. Nishikant Dubey are of the opinion that when the Supreme Court of India has used their jurisdiction under Article 142, it is not correct. And as per Mr. Dhankar, Supreme Court with a missile is attacking the Indian democracy. That is his interpretation of things which is happening. What was the decision and why they are so irritated? The decision in that particular petition was, as far as the Article 142 is concerned, that a legislature or a law which has been passed by the Vidhan Sabha of Tamil Nadu, the governor is not passing it. The governor is not acknowledging it. The constitution of this country says that governor can return that bill once, but if it comes back again in the same way, then the government is duty bound to pass that. That is the whole issue. Now today Nishikant says that if the Supreme Court behaves like that, there is no need of Vidhan Sabha and Lok Sabha. Mr. Nishikant, please understand that by this judgment on Tamil Nadu governor, they have made it absolutely clear. As far as Supreme Court is concerned, they have made it absolutely clear that they want that the power of legislature should be more, and if they have decided in the public will at large, public welfare, something is to be implemented by way of passing that bill from their Vidhan Sabha or Lok Sabha, then it is none of the business of governor to stop that bill. And if he is stopping, he is doing an anti-national thing. One more thing and then I will sum it up. Nishikant Dubey is talking of that there is a civil war. So he must be absolutely vocal on which civil war he is talking about. What is that civil war? But in this regime of Mr. Modi, not exactly a civil war, but something like a civil war, very close to civil war, is happening in Manipur, and the government is just sleeping it. And government is not only sleeping on it, government is also actively participating in that, so that there is more of a trouble. So Mr. Nishikant Dubey, your party must answer what you are doing in Manipur, where it is not someone's opinion. The hard fact is that people are dying every day. So, Nishikant Dubey, I am absolutely clear that he is under a brief. He has been told by some higher up in BJP and RSS to take this position, demean and discredit Supreme Court, and not only discredit Supreme Court, discredit the constitution of this country, that this is no good, so that in future when BJP wants to bring some amendments in the constitution, people generally will say that this is good, this should have been done. So they are trying to create an ecosystem where the will of the BJP should become the will of the nation. Thank you so much.